Hello, everybody. What's up, YouTube? Long time no see. It's Reggie here. I'm here to talk about the 2024 presidential election of the United States of America. As you know, Donald Trump has won the presidency. He is now our president elect. He is now our president elect. Um, Kamala Harris lost in a landslide. We know this. So, what are my thoughts on the election? I knew last week he was going to win. I posted it on Facebook. Why? Because he's appealing to the working class. Do I believe he cares about the working class? No, I don't. But here's why she lost. First of all, Joe Biden. Okay? Joe Biden is a good person, I believe, but a terrible politician. President, I mean. He should have never ran in 2020. This is what the Democrats do. They get somebody popular in the party that should have been in the race to begin with. You had Andrew Yang, Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, who was for the working class people, Michael Bloomberg, who I think would have made a good candidate with the Greenwood Initiative, Tom Steyer. I'm forgetting a few people. Um, Tulsi Gabbard. So basically, you had those people, and the media didn't give them the proper TV time, but gave Joe Biden all the TV time in 2020. Then 2016, you had the Democratic Party kneecap Bernie Sanders. Now I'm a centrist, okay? I'm a radical centrist. I lean libertarian on some issues, but I do believe that there should be some regulations. Once Trump gets in office, that's not going to happen anymore. The regulations are going to be deregulated on the EPA, the climate change with the Paris Accord agreement. He's going to get us out of that. NATO. It's time for the Democrats to listen to the working class people. Simple as that. I went to college myself. I'm going back, but I've been to college. But you have a guy that has told you he loves the poorly educated because he can exploit them. The poorly educated aren't stupid. Are they misinformed at times? Yes. Because we as Americans tend to forget history. In Germany, they had Adolf Hitler and how Hitler divided people from Jews, blacks, gays. And said the Jews were Mongoloid people and had them gassed because they weren't Aryan enough. I'm in my mouth here, but that's my point. We should work together as people. Now, what does this mean for African Americans? Those scholarships from the minorities are going to get cut out because the DEIs, the Diversity Equity Initiative, that's going to be cut out. They're going to get rid of Black history in colleges and high schools. They're going to tell these teachers what they can and cannot teach. Abortion, a right to a right for a woman to choose what to do with her body. The Supreme Court is going to be packed with right-leaning judges for the next 40 to 60 years. And people, and you had 20 million people that didn't go out and vote. Why didn't they vote? I had a coworker that told me she didn't vote. A Filipino woman, been in the United States for over 40 years, and she said she doesn't vote. Not even for local and state elections. Your local and state elections matter too. The Democrats have lost the House, lost the Senate, and lost the White House, the presidency. The Republicans control three branches of government. Three branches. Three. They're going to go hog wild. So, what does this mean for black people again? Black people have always been resilient. Black Americans, African Americans have always been resilient. And we're going to push back. We're going to keep on fighting. But what black people have to realize is there's no black and brown coalition. There's no such thing. We can work with these groups, but first we have to work in-house. We have to work with our own people and then work with the diaspora of black people. And then we can go out and work with working class whites and Latinos and Asians. But first we have to figure out what's next for African Americans. We don't even get along with our own diaspora. So how are we gonna work with other groups who aren't black? This is a mix of classism. You have limousine liberals who are out of touch with reality. Look at Bill Gates. He doesn't even know how much grocery costs. He said that on Ellen DeGeneres a few years ago. Limousine liberal. Do I dislike billionaires or million? No, I don't. No, I don't. I believe people should have the right to make as much money as they want, but they have to pay their fair share of taxes too, just like us normal working class people and middle class people. But back to the point, black people, we have to work amongst ourselves first and bring ourselves together. We have to come together as a people. I love black people. And I was watching a Democratic National Convention speech in 1984 yesterday where Jesse Jackson says the Democratic Party isn't a perfect party. And to this day, it is still not a perfect party. But I'm going to stay with the Democratic Party because I believe that you can get change from within. And I'm going to help my community and go back to college. Major in political science and IT. I still have goals to help my community, and you should do the same thing, whatever community, in whichever community you belong to. So, this has been my video about Donald Trump. Do I think he's a good person? No. But he's our next president of the United States. The 47th president of the United States, and I respect the title of the presidency. So I will give him respect and say he's our president-elect. And he will be inaugurated January 20th. He won fair and square. Simple as that. Kamala Harris didn't have enough time to campaign. She's a woman. She did too much celebrity outreach. But she campaigned in the states that Hillary Clinton didn't. So that's a plus. America's just not ready for a woman president. But we also need a candidate that speaks to the working class. So I'll talk to you later, and sayonara.